boy, at that point of time, is that we are staying in the kampong. There's no proper refuse collection system. The roads are not accessible, to all these trucks for them to come and collect refuse. So what we did at that point of time is we just dig a hole, just throw them in the hole, get it accumulate for a few days, put some kerosene, set fire and burn it away. When I joined the environment, at that point of time, I can remember that was 1969. I picked to join vehicle workshop. We have this night soil vehicle bucket that individually put into the household will be collected, transported to a place. Those days, if I'm not wrong, it's Albert Street, where they have collecting all this night soil, and there are workers down there to wash all this bucket.
I joined the PUB in 1964. So those were the days when we have to do everything ourselves. We have to crawl inside the pipeline to inspect the welding. You got to crawl through the loop to come out the other end, and that is quite frightening. We have farmers who believe that if you dig up the road beside their farm, you are removing the spirits that feed their farmland. And when we lay our pipes at night, they dig it up. The supply is important in the sense that besides the requirement for life, it serves our economic expansion. The department is charged with the responsibility of providing water, and it's up to us to make sure that it happens. And if it didn't happen, we fail, and we cannot afford to fail. Nowadays, all the reservoirs have been developed, and we really enjoy good supply. The focus has changed and turned on to recreation.
The river is very clean now. Every day you can see a lot of people strolling and walking, even jogging, and enjoying the river ambience. Back then, the Singapore River and the urban rivers, most of them were like sewers, very polluted, The river was really awful those days. Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew challenged the PERMSEC and the Ministry of Environment to clean up the rivers within 10 years. I was the Chief Engineer of Pollution Control at that time, so I was assigned a task of implementing the Action Plan program, which involves coordinating with all the various agencies, government departments. The job was quite stressful because there is this time frame to complete the project. Some people were getting concerned, very worried that we will not be able to complete the project on time. Fortunately, we did. Once the river is cleaned up, we'll have a lot of potential. A clean environment would attract investors and people to come and invest their money and live here and do their business here.
I feel very proud. Singapore has changed very much. In the past, we have illegal hawkers a lot. Now, it's lesser. Our drains were not polluted by the wastage of the illegal hawkers' food waste. You can find 100 of illegal hawkers during that period. And mostly they were very aggressive, rowdy, and some of them gangsters, and we know them. So we bring along police officers or Cisco officers. In the past, my family fearful of my safety, and they're worried whenever I go to work and come back home, especially sometimes we got midnight rounds. I will console them by saying that police officers or Cisco officers are following us, so not to worry about too much. Now it's lesser, and most of the hawkers are licensed, who follow the hygiene laws. It's more cleaner, safer environment in every way.
For Singapore has this refuse incineration plant. We only have landfill. There are two places. One is at this Lorong Halus, the landfill at that point of time, and we got another place, the Lim Chu Kang landfill. I think that's the best the government can do. And with those technologies at that point of time, I think landfill is the most ideal.
Lim Chu Kang landfill is quite a big place. Somehow, I think it's very old. Down there got a lot of wild dog. They all dump a lot, sometimes got food or got what. That's why the wild dog used to go there and hunt for the food. Nowadays, I think they will go to the installation, then they are using the machine better.
Slowly, gradually, we start building the first plant, incineration plant. It's very unique, okay? It's very clean. The efficiency is very much better. You can spare the land for other purposes.
I initiated the DTSS, which is the Deep Tunnel Sewerage System, when I was the director of the Environmental Engineering Division. This system is totally by gravity. There are no intermediate pumping stations at all. It saves up a lot of land. We don't need all those pumping stations, more than 100 of them. We don't have to worry about pump breakdown, breakages to pumping main, because whenever this happens, the sewage will overflow. What triggered me to think about this project was when I received a submission from the sewerage department wanting my approval to lay a new effluent outfall pipe. Then I said, instead of laying pipe to transport the effluent, why don't I relocate the treatment plant and put it near the sea? And if I lay a big sewer deep enough, I can channel all the wastewater into this tunnel sewer and it just flow by gravity. I got my engineers to check the feasibility and I was delighted when they came back with the report saying that, yeah, it is feasible. Pioneers were critical to the success of Singapore. It will be left to the future generations to keep up the good work. Whatever challenges they meet, I'm sure they will be able to overcome them.
Nowadays, we have a lot more questions asked, and we have to sort of rise to the occasion and meet the demands.
Last time the rubbish not much nowadays. Because nowadays got a lot of rubbish, that's why we need to burn into the ash to save a lot of land for Singapore.
I find that the job was quite interesting. At the same time, we are helping our nation to keep a good image of Singapore.
For 40 over years of working in the environment, of course I do contribute a little bit, whatever I could, and I'm very proud. Singapore is very clean today.
I'm very happy to be able to make a small but lasting contribution to the Singapore environment.
You can walk around and say, I constructed that, planned that, and so on. But basically, it's taken on as when we complete the project, it is more like we have fulfilled our responsibility.